So here are a couple of things that you're going to need to service your Milwaukee 8, whether it's a 107 or 114. Primary funnel, transmission funnel, some gear oil, and then I'm running Syn 3 full synthetic. And then of course for the drain plugs, you're going to need some new gaskets. So this is my 2018 Harley Davidson 114 Fatbob. I'm gonna get her warmed up right now so it could drain the oil. Alright, we're back from a little test ride. Warm up the bike. You're gonna want to open this up right here just so that you can drain out the oil, and then you pull the engine oil plug. It's on the bottom right here. Let me show you guys. That one right there. It's on the back of the bike. That's the engine oil. This one right here, it's gonna be your transmission. And then on this side, I'm gonna be draining from this bolt right here for the primary. Drain plug for the primary, which is right there. And also, since we're doing oil service, you gotta check everything, like your battery posts. So I'm gonna be taking off my seat just so that I can get to the battery posts, tighten them up. I'm gonna be checking the exhaust nuts also to see whether or not they're loose. I'm gonna be taking off the air filter. I'm gonna clean that up. We're also gonna be taking off this part right here so you can get to the transmission fill plug. Bolt right here, lift up, and the seat, front of the seat's kind of hooked on right here. So now we're also gonna go over here. I'll show you guys where the fill plug is for transmission. It's right there. So loosen that up before you drain all the oil. Loosen this up. And we're also gonna be taking off this part right here. This right here, this case. Take these bolts off just so that we could drain the primary. All this right here. No drain plug. Feels like it's kind of tight. Got me a little drain pan right here. Oh, dropped it. Look at the material. It's magnetic. See if there's any gunk and hard metal shavings. Looks good. So per the manual, it's 14 to 21 foot-pounds. We're gonna put it at 17 foot-pounds today. Make sure you torque your drain bolts. This is the oil drain bolt per the manual, 14 to 21 foot-pounds. I got my handy dandy torque wrench here. I set it at 17. Nice. Take off my oil filter. This is gonna get messy. I wonder why oil filters are always in the worst places. You guys could let me know why they're always in the worst places. Yeah, can I get a longer extension here? You install your oil filters by hand so that they're not on there too tight. Get them off later on. You snug them up and they won't come off. They'll be fine. Just add a little bit of oil right here and prime your filters. It's always better. Have some oil in there already. Little tricky to get to. What I'm using right now is a 3/8 Allen universal joint, and we should be able to get it from here. All right. Transmission filler plug out. Got a 16 right here to take out the drain plug. I also emptied out my little drain pan. That's the little drain plug right there for transmission. See if you guys can see that. Right there, that one right there. It's the same one when you're going back in. It's 14 to 21 foot-pounds. I'm gonna set it at man, those are nice pipes. I'm gonna set it at 17 foot-pounds. It's got some metal shavings in it. Doesn't look too bad. It's only got 5,000 miles on it. Look at that oil. I don't like the smell of gear oil. Stanky. 17 foot-pounds. About to torque the transmission drain bolt. Might need 2 hands for this. I'm gonna put down the camera. Oh, it's going. Good to go. So I got this right here. Be running 80W140 my transmission. It takes 28 fluid ounces. This whole bottle's 32. Old Harley Davidson gave us little line marks on the side right here. So we're gonna pour it until it says up to 4 ounces left in this bottle. All right, got the old handy dandy funnel. Let's fill her up. I bet she's thirsty. Fill up the oil before I forget. There's initial fills around 4 quarts. Be sure to have an extra quart just in case you need more. Bottoms up. All you gotta do is take out these bolts right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna do it in that pattern. Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just so you get used to it. Taking it off and putting it back on, and it's gonna go on nice and flat. Drain bolt, remember it's the 16, and it's that bolt right there. We're just gonna go ahead and break that loose. Let it all drain out. I hate the smell of gear oil. You gotta have the bike standing up as straight as possible. Right now I got it on a 2x4. I drained it. I'm about to tighten up the drain bolt. I couldn't find a spec online or on my owner's manual, but it's a drain bolt, so I'm gonna put it at 17 foot-pounds. These small bolts right here that hold the inspection cover, these are like 25 inch-pounds to 35 inch-pounds. So I'm gonna snug them up with my small ratchet. That's about it, man. And it's got a seal on it. I didn't buy the seal for the inspection cover. Looks fairly new. I'll reuse it. To fill it up, I got this. It's 10 bucks. It's a primary case funnel. So I'm gonna show you how to put it on right now. Fill it up. It takes about 36 ounces of gear oil. So I'm gonna throw that in there right now. So you just put the funnel in here like this. I'm gonna fill it up with gear oil. It takes about 36 ounces if you're draining it from the drain plug, which we did today. I got 32 ounces here. I got another 4 from the last bottle from the transmission. I'm gonna fill this up right now and clean her up. Putting back the primary cover back on, inspection cover. So remember the sequence you took it off, you put it back, tighten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like a star pattern, just so that you securely put it on there like it's going on flat. So there you go, that's how you do your oil service. Changing out your primary, your transmission, and your engine oil. Now I just gotta clean up all this. I still gotta clean out my engine air filter, and if you can see how dirty it is, I'm actually gonna spray her down while the seat's off. She hasn't been washed yet. I've had her for, let's see, it's on here, 5,000 miles. Hasn't had a wash once. Hasn't had a wash yet. The air filter, cleaning that up. Let's see if how she sounds.